What I'm dealing with. No, I don't even know how to start this, baby. Yeah, so in the past, I would totally like, and I keep on saying past, but like, what's this yesterday? You know what I'm saying? In the past, or how I would know myself, or what I'm used to, what I'm familiar with, what I'm accustomed to, is like when I'm in like chains pain, when I'm like seriously in pain, I would want to like hurt myself even more than what they were already feeling pain, because then I would like blame myself. I'm the reason why I'm in pain, and like I'm the reason why I have such issues, you know. And like how dare you be broken? You're not supposed to be broken. You're always supposed to be okay. Are you not strong? Are you not strong? Stop. Like, are you not strong? You're supposed to be strong. Why are you strong right now? Why are you so in pain? Why are you so, you're just on that rant of why you're so human, you know. And so right now I'm really just learning what it's like to continue with life even amidst immense pain, you know, like heart pain, and like even amidst soul conflict, you know, learning what it's like to healthily go on with life, not to like let myself go, because that's something that I would genuinely do. Would be like, what is, like, I'm in pain anyway, so I might as well just let myself go, you know, like not caring about the way that I look, or which I think is a normal thing. Many people, when we're struggling, we tend to just let ourselves go. But I'm just learning what it means to healthily still look after myself, still care. Like, I almost feel that sense of it's okay, you know, to be where you're at. It's okay. Let's, you know, it's okay. Net soos ek voel die. It's okay, you know. And so being there, and I know that that's a great deal my sister's influence, Jibo Grace, because that's who she's been for me in my most broken times. Just that person that was anyway, she was just that person who genuinely was careful with me in my most broken times, and she still is. But I see her and the role she played in being most careful with me when I was most broken. And I'm realizing how the role that people play in our lives when we're broken, or even when we have joy, but specifically speaking from the perspective of when we're broken and when we're lost. I've spoken about this before in other videos. It genuinely, it plays a role in future broken times, in moments. And so I remember certain friends of mine, when I didn't know how to stand up for myself, they stood up for me. And so I could tap into that example. I could tap into that presence they had in my life. And even in the moments when I don't know how to stand up for myself, that, like my cousin as well, you know, just their voice, then I find strength in that. And just the power of relationship in healing. My one friend reminded me of the saying last week, that as much as we get hurt in relationships, we also get healed in relationships. And so yeah, just genuinely experiencing that, and experiencing the fruit of the relationships that I've had in my life. And many of these relationships aren't, like, I'm not physically, in some of these relationships, I'm not physically present with those people. Maybe some of them I haven't seen in a very long time. Some of them I might not have seen in ages. Some of them might not even be around anymore. But it's there. The value of what they meant to me, the value of what they contributed to my life, the value of that relationship still exists and still remains. And I'm experiencing that here in the space where I'm learning to love on myself even when I'm broken. Because there's this line, this notion that I've believed for so many years, that when I'm broken, I'm not meant to be loved. And when I'm broken, I'm not meant to be valued. And when I'm broken, I'm trash anyway. So what's the point of being loved? What's the point of looking after myself? What's the point of caring about who I am, or caring about my body, caring about my dreams? Oh, what is even the point of caring about my dreams when I'm so broken? I'm trash anyway. I won't be able to accomplish them. I'm not worthy of them. I'm not worthy of life and love when I'm so broken. And that's why Jesus came, and that's why Jesus is who he is, and that's why God sent his son to die for us, not when we were perfect, because we never will be, not when we were great, because I was going to say we never will be, but he makes us great. But even in that, it's knowing that our greatness, like David writes in Psalms, he sees that his goodness is nothing apart from God. His goodness is nothing apart from him. He says it, he speaks to God, but that's what he says. And so it's knowing that I can be absolutely broken. I can be absolutely, I could have been a really bad person in worldly terms. I could have done something really bad. I could have made a really poor mistake. And yet still I'm valued in that. And that's like, what? That's like, this is not making sense to me. And I struggle with that. I struggle with that, like, sure. And I struggle with that because of the context that I have as a, I wanted to say as a child, or growing up, and the context with which I grew up in just my social milieu, and how I've been nurtured, because I think there's definitely a difference between nature and nurture. And so a lot of who we are is nurture. And yeah, I want to move to the nature of Christ. And so, because that's the image in whom I've been made, and that's undoing a lot of and a great deal of my nurture. But okay, so by Stifo sent. What a time with his hair, eh? Anyway, getting used to it. But yeah, so that's also just me right now. But okay.